And this is probably out of all of the Shonen Jump series that we've got out at the moment from the new ones, this is the one that I'm actually the most excited for and to actually talk about. And I'm actually going to tell you about the first 2 chapters of one of the brand new series that we had, Lady Justice, which is a brand new Shonen Jump series that just came out. Now, I did talk about the dance series that was out there, like the one in high, like something high, and then there was that other one which called Deadly Man. And I'm not gonna lie, I honestly just dropped the score one at that, and I saw the first chapter of Deadly Man, and I thought it was fucking stupid. So, honestly, yeah, don't expect me to talk out any more about these, but this one, Lady Justice, it seems like it's up my alley if you catch my drift. Like, a little hint of pervertedness, I will tell you that, straight in from that. But, from how it feels, and especially how the way it's acted with the characters, it feels a lot like a spiritual successor to Medaka Box. If anyone's seen that series before, it honestly feels like the manga is actually trying to pull something like that. So I'm not going to say, I'm going to start off with a little bit of the plot. We get to see that this is in this place known as Gosama City, and we get to see like our main character is like Enter, who's just like, you know, oh, like I kind of like you saying, oh, I'm just a boring 4 eyes motherfucker, and it just shows that he has like this little crush on this girl named Kansaki Melisa, like, which find out later on, like throughout the episode, is that she's actually a super powered like girl. Like, it seems like she has like all kind of like the powers of like kind of like Superman in this sort of way, where she can fly, she's super strong, like she can just pretty much do whatever the fuck she wants, and she has a strange kind of justice. Like, she's able to tell when someone's doing a bad thing or not, and she's like able to do it. One thing that's got to say, like, if you're gonna read this series, is that it's kind of like, you do see like from what the 2 chapters that we've seen, it's like she kind of seems to like all her clothes seem to like fly off, and like it's like it's. Some people are not gonna like probably like that. I mean, I'm completely fine with it. It adds something new. I mean, hey, when's the last time we had a racy series kind of like this in Jump? Like, I can't really remember. I mean, if you call Nisekoi racy, then I guess that's the one you can have. But it's like, she straight up immediately messes up as she says the guy entered. It's like, oh, like, he even went to go protect her from like a giant, like a gun or something. It's like, oh no, I'll pull you up. It's like, please, you're gonna get hurt. And then she accidentally reveals her face, and it's like, oh my god, please do it. And it's just like, it's just so stupid, like, and it's like, just the way that they act between each other, and it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing my ass off when we saw, like, how she was when she was a little kid. Like, when you saw, like, when she was, like, just a couple of months old, she was lifting her fucking father's car, and she was, like, jumping in the air, she was doing a bunch of stuff, and it's like, you saw from like a very strong, like, early years that she had a very like strong sense of justice, and like her parents are very like supportive of her, and they do know that she's like going around there like beating people up and actually doing that, which I actually like that they know that, and they really respect her, and like, you know, like her to do stuff like that. I think that's actually interesting for like a main character, that she isn't like ridiculed by people for the most part. I mean, and honestly as well, one thing I can say, which I don't really say a lot about a lot of characters, I like her design. I think that's one thing, is like, I mean, it isn't like so bare where it's like she's got massive like boobs or anything. She's just got like cute little highlights in her hair. Like, she has like, from what we've seen of the actual costume that she gets, which we haven't seen actually in the series so far, it's a pretty cool costume. I'm not gonna lie, she definitely stands out between like a lot of the other like main shonen protagonists that we have. And for what we have, honestly, like, I want these two to be a lot like Zenkichi and Medaka from Medaka Box, because if people know, they're probably some of my favorite characters that came out in the few recent years of Jump, and they were really good characters. I had to say that. They were really good characters, and for the first 2 chapters, one thing I can definitely say is that, yeah, I want there to be more to this series, because I know it's only the first 2 chapters, but we only just saw like what was exactly happening. It was like the second time was like Enter got captured again, and it was like it's up to her to like take care of that. It's like, that's cool, but from like chapter 3 and onward, I want to start seeing something more. I want to start seeing other characters. I want to see, you know, more of that, and I also want to see if there's anything for Ameli. Like, I want to see if there's anything like that can actually harm her. Like, is there anything there? And it's like, one thing I kind of did like as well for this episode, which was kind of thinking like what everyone starts calling her, which is Justia. There's like different pronunciations of it, like it's Justia, like, which is the goddess of justice in the Roman legends, which I thought that's a kind of clever thing. You don't really have that, and it's like, it's a very hard word to pronounce. I believe it is pronounced like it's supposed to be like Justia, but it's like, the way how they say it in the actual text is like Illusia, like something like that. So I'm just gonna call it Justia because I can't pronounce stuff for shit. But other than that, this was good. I mean, the art's good. Maybe they could probably turn it down with some of the racy stuff on there, like some of that. I mean, we don't particularly need a lot of that, but then again, I'm completely fine with it. I've honestly seen worse to this point. Like, I've read Till Love Through Darkness, so I know, like, expect this. And, hey, she's got a fine body. That's all I can really say. But it's like, other than that, what would I generally give it? I give this a solid 8 for the 2 chapters. I thought it was a great thing, and it feels very fresh from what we've been having in Jump. And it's like, it was cool. It made me laugh. That's one thing that's like I had to add into that. And, you know, the action things are cool. It's just, honestly, after like the next couple of chapters, which who knows, I might actually keep talking about it if they keep getting translated. Like, yeah, like I think I might add this onto this little catalog series. I mean, this is definitely one from the other ones. I honestly don't care about the school one. That can just get cancelled. And like the Deadly Man, that's just a waste of time really to be on there. Like, actually, like, I wouldn't mind if this one stays on. Like, if out of all of them, this one stays on for a little while. I mean, if this doesn't like do something a little bit more clever, or like have some more characters in, and it's just like, and it's just going to be these two, and it's just going to be old villain of the week. Like, I kind of wanted a little bit more with this series, but honestly, it's only the first 2 chapters, so I really shouldn't be going too much into it. But yeah, this could have high, like, you know, potential in the future, and I'm really looking forward to it. But that's all from me, so thank you very much for watching as always, and I will see you guys next